If you're a regular internet user, you've probably perused a message board or comment section of a website and wondered why so many people write inflammatory, horrible, and downright insane diatribes. After all, in real life, most people don't communicate with each other through racist, homophobic, and nasty insults. So is it merely anonymity leading to this type of vitriol on the internet, or is something else at play? Well, thanks to a newly released Edward Snowden document by journalist Glenn Greenwald, we now know some of these comments probably aren't coming from members of the general public at all. In an article titled, "How Covert Agents Infiltrate the Internet to Manipulate, Deceive, and Destroy Reputations," Greenwald outlines how intelligence agencies use online troll tactics to influence real-world outcomes. The documents were obtained by Greenwald from the UK's NSA counterpart, GCHQ, and its uber-secretive Joint Threat Research Intelligence Group unit, or JTRIG. See, JTRIG's mission is to destroy the reputation of specific targets by both releasing false and damning information about them and manipulating cyber conversations to affect public perception. And this program goes way beyond just posting nasty comments, guys. According to the top secret slides, which were shared with intelligence agencies in the US, Australia, Canada, and New Zealand, JTRIG employs tactics such as honey trapping, where online affairs are created for blackmail purposes, changing the target's photos on social networking sites, writing blogs pretending to be a victim of the target, and even emailing and texting incriminatory messages to the target's friends and colleagues. But JTRIG doesn't just stop at sabotaging specific individuals online. The unit also employs tactics for taking down entire companies. These tactics include leaking confidential business information to other corporations or the press, posting negative information on online forums, and getting involved in business deals to ruin relationships. And just in case JTRIG's agents are still confused about what their mission exactly is, another site explicitly states that the whole purpose of the program is, quote, using online techniques to make something happen in the real or cyber world. All of this is summed up in the catchy slogan of the 4Ds: deny, disrupt, degrade, and deceive. How cute. This type of behavior by intelligence agencies has been long suspected by some journalists and technophiles, but as usual, those concerns were generally dismissed as conspiracy theory nonsense. But in reality, the signs were everywhere. As Greenwald points out, as far back as 2008, Cass Sunstein, Obama's advisor and former head of the Office of Information and Regulatory Affairs, proposed the U.S. government use independent advocates to, quote, cognitively infiltrate online groups, websites, and activist groups. He even suggested agents go into chat rooms and social networks to spread false and destructive government conspiracies. Well, it just so happens the very same Cass Sunstein was recently appointed to the White House's NSA review panel. You know, the one proposed to token NSA reforms that were almost entirely ignored by Obama. Not to mention that in 2011, the U.S. military admitted to having developed software that allows one individual to control up to 10 separate online fake personalities, also called sock puppets. And when it comes to these type of tactics, other countries haven't even been secretive about their intentions to manipulate cyber information. According to Electronic Intifada, in 2012, the National Union of Israeli Studies partnered with Israel's government to offer students $2,000 to spread state propaganda on online social websites like Facebook. According to the documents obtained by the website, the program is an opportunity for Israeli students to, quote, provide Hasbara, the Hebrew word for state propaganda, that is correct and balanced to help in the struggle against the delegitimization of the state of Israel and a hatred of Jews in the world. Yes, because paying naive students to promote your official government message is a healthy part of any open society. But I will admit that there's another side of the coin which I recently experienced firsthand after talking about countries and corporate powers that profited from Nazi Germany and the Holocaust. The racist, anti-Semitic, and neo-Nazi comments flooded my YouTube and social media sites in uniform, honestly making me wonder if the effort was part of a larger coordinated campaign to discredit this show. And unfortunately, it's not just countries that are responsible for contributing to the growth of toxic online dialogue. It's corporations, too. As revealed on Breaking the Set by investigative journalist Dar Jamel, BP used PR firm Ogilvy and Mather to hire online trolls to attack and bully individuals who complain about the company's response to the Deepwater Horizon oil spill. And we'd have to be naive to think that most multinational corporations aren't copying this exact technique of controlling their online image. After all, that's just 21st century PR. So, for every Machiavellian narcissist acting alone to dumb down and distort information, you might as well hunker down in your troll cave and get on the government and corporate payroll.